So first of all, we have atrophy. Muscle atrophy, that means it's a reduction in muscle fibers, and then possible replacement by fibrous tissue. Muscles atrophy when they're not used, basically. And then they can be replaced, like especially if you end up not using them at all, they can be replaced by this fibrous tissue, and then that's a bad condition there.
Question.
Wait, that was
We need a word for hiccup. We don't have a problem. We say let's go for call.
All right, then we have a convulsion. Convulsions are violent involuntary contractions of an entire group of muscles. Okay, this is really more of a seizure. Happens during a seizure. It can also happen during drug withdrawal. People who are coming off drugs can have really violent convulsions. And it's more than just a cramp. It's this seizing of the muscles.
What? Like, when you have like a seizure with the tongue, whatever, your tongue tries to get on your throat?
Or because of the way you clamp your jaw, sometimes you can bite it off.
Take me a little bit to find it. I should pour you a cup of water. There it is.
Right. Then we have cramps. Cramps, which probably most of you have had at one point or another, but these are also involuntary contractions, but it's not like an entire group of muscle. Usually, cramps happen when your muscles are fatigued. We talked about muscle fatigue yesterday. So these are contractions. They're painful, but they're very short-lived usually.
It's such a coincidence. I had a horrible foot cramp yesterday. I had my foot propped up, and then I felt it, and I tried to put it down, stop it, but it kept going. And I just massaged my foot.
Okay.
Hello, that's what it said to do online.
Massage yourself? That's weird.
Wait, you said, wait, what?
I got a foot cramp. I had to.
You said to me on, what?
I had to look it up online to see what to do, and it said to massage your foot.
I just I see you massaging your own foot, and it's just like.
Well, I'm sorry, I didn't have some sort of masseuse to come up and do that for me.
You should call.
Hey, go around licensed masseuse. His name was also Seuss.
That just hit.
Yeah, I know. I had a cramp when I was running.
I wonder why the baseball kept
But
getting bigger.
I just kept running and all that. Because if I stopped, it would get worse and all that. So
I wish it was fun.
the chain goes.
I know you do. I know everyone.
You know what? I probably shouldn't talk because I know this is documented. I'm gonna go back and cringe.
This is documented.
And he's
Never
like
notarized.
after next year.
I have no idea. I hope so.
Oh dang it!
Beyond YouTube.
I really hope so. They don't really hold me safe.
Picture that in my head.
Watch us all try to
You
apply
put your
for
toenails
jobs, and they
deep.
look back and they find us. And they're like,
You never seen someone bite their own foot?
Okay, so that is it.
Has anyone ever seen someone bite their own foot?
Oh my gosh! Don't even. See.
We are going to do the text review now, so you'll need to go all the way back to the beginning of chapter 20. Sorry. You can always start chapter 21 on that paper.
Really aggravating.
I probably.
It's so nasty.
Okay,
What is it like? What is it?
it starts with what is a human?
You are something.
Yeah,
Is it like having joints? Or
yeah, well before that. Before the skin.
what is it? I got it. Look at this.
All right, so the introductory material, when we talk about what is a human, the only thing you really need to know is that instinct is the least influential in human behavior. This is under inborn behavior. We talked about different human behaviors, and sorry. So instinct is the least influential on human behavior.
you have one of those tissues.
Okay. Now, moving on to the tissues, organs, and systems. Let's see. You need to know the 4 types of human tissues. 4 types of human tissues are connective, epithelial, muscle, and nervous. These are the types of tissue. Connective, epithelial, muscle, and nervous. Comes after the directional terms. Okay. Then I believe we did the systems, right? So you do need to know the integumentary system is made up of the skin, hair, and nails. Integumentary system is the skin, hair, and nails. Under the body cavities, you need to know the thoracic cavity contains the heart, respiratory organs, and esophagus. Thoracic cavity contains the heart, respiratory organs, and esophagus. I think we did it after the systems. But before we went into skin.
Wait, what? The thoracic cavity?
Thoracic.
The thoracic. Sorry.
Thoracic.
And what was before that? Oh, something about skin.
The skin, the integumentary system is the skin, hair, and nails. That's probably in a couple different locations. So.
Yep, I got it.
All right, now moving on to the integumentary system. If you didn't find it before, you might have it again in your notes that the integumentary system is the skin, hair, and nails. You want to highlight it a second time. All right, the layers of the skin. The most superficial layer of skin is the epidermis. Okay, that's the outermost layer, the most superficial layer. The outer layer of the epidermis is called the stratum corneum. That's the dead cells that slough off constantly. The stratum corneum. The outer layer of the epidermis. Okay, the middle layer of the skin, or the integumentary system, is the dermis. So you have epidermis, then the dermis, and then the bottom layer, or the deepest layer, is the subcutaneous layer. So make sure you know that order. So it's epidermis, dermis, subcutaneous layer. And then the subcutaneous layer, what it does is it attaches the dermis to the muscle, the underlying muscle.
A little heads up, there's a Spanish quiz on Thursday.
Well, why do you know this, and why do you like to stress people out? You
I'm
can
for
find
real,
out third period.
All right, under hair and nails, make sure you know it's the erector muscle that contracts to form goosebumps. Right, the erector muscle contracts, and that's where we get our goosebumps from. This is under hair and nails.
Wait, what is it? Here and what?
The erector muscle. It's before skin glands.
Oh.
You don't need to know anything about the skin glands, but you do need to know about melanin. Melanin is the pigment that colors the skin and absorbs ultraviolet radiation. The pigment melanin, yes. You probably might have it highlighted for your quiz. It's the same
We don't need
question.
to know the 99%.
Nope. Melanin is the pigment that colors the skin, but also know it absorbs ultraviolet radiation. Okay, and then you should have the diseases and disorders of the skin. You need to know all of them. So you should have acne, blisters, boils, calluses, psoriasis, ringworm, and warts. That will be a matching on your test. It'll be combined with the bone diseases and disorders and the muscle diseases and disorders. It'll be one big matching section.
You have the definition.
Yes, you match the disorder with the description, basically. Okay, moving on to the skeletal system. You need to know the number of bones in the adult skeleton is 206. You need to know that the diaphysis is covered with a fibrous tissue called the periosteum, or the diaphysis is the shaft, so the diaphysis or the shaft of the bone is covered with dense white fibrous tissue called the periosteum. And you need to know that yellow bone marrow is fatty tissue that gradually replaces the red bone marrow as you grow older. Yellow bone marrow, fatty tissue that replaces red. Under the microstructure of a bone, you just need to know that the osteocytes are the living bone cells. Osteocytes are the living bone cells.